beautiful outside. You guys, the start of this morning was so tragic. I don't even know if I can bring myself to talk about it. It was so tragic. I went to make coffee and then I went to get the coffee grounds and there was not enough to make a pot of coffee. And that is just not going to cut it. So we're gonna go get coffee. I hate that. I literally was literally just at Walmart. Literally yesterday. I'm just so bad at that. Like, is that just like an adulting thing I need to work on? Like, I'm just not good at like checking like what am I running out of. I just kind of like, I don't know. I'm allergic to not having coffee on a Monday morning, okay? I wanted to start the vlog today because we're gonna be vlogging this week, well, most of this week, and it's going to be a reading vlog, which I've never done before, but I really enjoy watching these, so I thought I'll give a crack at it and we'll try it out. My goal for the month of March was to read 5 books and I've only finished 1. I'm almost done with 2 others, but I have 2 whole books I haven't even started. So you see my predicament that I am in. So I thought, what better way to film a reading vlog than to try to just be really intentional about reading this week. We're gonna film it. We're gonna talk about what I'm reading. It'll be really fun. That's what we're doing, but first we need coffee. Okay, we got the goods. I got a nitro cold brew, this local place, with vanilla and half and half. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And then they tempted me and I got a bagel. Oh, it looks good. So it's like a breakfast bagel. Ooh, look at this cheese. Okay. Look at this. Yes. What a great Monday morning, am I right? Oh. So good, but so bad for me. But there is no bad food. We gotta remind ourselves. We are gonna go inside and we're gonna read a little bit. Let's go get cracking. We got a lot of reading to do. There's a squirrel with a little nut. No! Alright, let's go read. Hey guys, it's a little bit later now. I am back from work. It's 5 p.m. and I did some reading of this morning when I got back with my coffee. I am really loving this classic so far. It's very good. I can definitely see why it's a classic. I'm about, according to Goodreads, 55% done with the book. Right there. This is what I have left. So I think I'm gonna try to finish this tonight. I think it's totally doable. I'm on page 157, and if I don't read like the comments and questions part or the end notes, I only have like 90 pages to go, so really not that bad. So I think I'm gonna try to just sit and do that right now. Yeah, so once I finish the book, I will let you know like my complete review. Like I said though, so far I'm loving it. And then also later tonight I will show you the other books that I'm reading and need to read this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do this, and I will talk to you guys when I'm done. So it is now Tuesday afternoon and I officially finished the Scarlet letter. I'm giving it 5 stars. I think it was really great. It's definitely a classic novel. It's a little bit hard to read at times because of just the verbiage and trying to completely understand what's going on, but I really enjoyed this story and it kind of has like a level of mystery to it and I really enjoyed it. I think it's also very important. It has some important themes talking about specifically in like religion and society, why we view like misogyny basically, like just the inset misogyny of like assuming that a man could do no wrong, but as soon as a woman is caught in anything, and in this case adultery, we shun her, but actually she was able to use that and have a pretty great life. Really recommend it if you're into classical literature. So now on to the other books we're trying to tackle. The other book I have started already is actually this pair of books. This is Forgiving What You Can't Forget by Lisa Turkis along with the Forgiveness Journal. So these are a package, they come together. The journal is basically like working through the book with you, and so I am only on like the 2nd chapter of this, but I have started it. So we're going to be trying to work through this. If I don't get this one done, I'm still okay though, because I did listen to an audiobook this month, so technically that one will count. But the other 2 I have to finish are right here, so you probably recognize these. They're pretty popular. I saved these for last because I knew I'd be able to read through them quicker than like the Scarlet letter. So this one is obviously Untamed by Glennon Doyle. I'm very excited for this. This one is a memoir. Is it a memoir? Like, honestly, I'm not totally sure what this genre it falls into. I'll be able to tell you more once I read it, but it is 325 pages, but I do think this would be like an easy read. And then the next one is The Vanishing Half, which I'm also very excited about, and everyone says this book is so amazing, so I think I'll be able to like read it pretty quickly. And this one is a historical fiction, and it is 300 pages. So basically I have like 600 pages here, and then this one is like 300 as well. So I have 900 pages to read in like the next 2 days. I can do it. I'm actually gonna go start one of these. I think I'm gonna start this one. So I'm gonna go start that, and then I have to take a friend to the airport in a little bit, so I have a little bit of time before we leave. So we're going to start this beauty. Hello friends, it is now March 31st, so it's the last day of March, and I wanted to update you guys how far I got in my book goal for this month. Something that I tend to do is to set unrealistic goals for myself that I can't accomplish, and then I inevitably end up feeling like a failure, which then makes me like kind of depressed because I couldn't get done what I wanted. But honestly, trying to read that amount of books in 1 week with everything else that we had going on was so unrealistic, so I'm trying to just be kind to myself about it. But I did want to finish off this video with an update on The Vanishing Half, so I'm not even close to being done with this. I think I'm like a few chapters in. Yeah, I'm like at page 50. So that is where we're at in this book, but I did want to update and say that I had started it. I am very much enjoying this book. It is very interesting, and I don't have much else to say about it because I'm, again, only 50 pages in, but 50 pages in is very intriguing. Like, I'm very excited to see how it all plays out. I'm so excited to meet some more characters. If you read the book, you kind of know who I'm talking about. But essentially, the plot of this book is that there are 2 sisters, and they are in a family in a community that like praises being a light-skinned black person over like being darker skinned. Like, they don't want to have dark skin. The story is about 2 sisters, 2 twins actually, who are Desiree and Stella, and they are both very light-skinned, so they could essentially pass as either black or white. and one chooses to live her life as a black person and one chooses to live her life as a white person. So it's very interesting. I'm excited to see the themes of this book and kind of like maybe like some important topics that it explores. So yeah, I'll just read you this little insert. So if you haven't heard of the book, it'll probably explain it better than I could explain it. Twins, inseparable as children, ultimately choose to live in two very different worlds, one black and one white. The Vignay sisters will always be identical, but after growing up together in a small southern black community and running away at age 16, it's not just the shape of their daily lives that is different as adults, it's everything, including their racial identities. Many years later, one sister lives with her black daughter in the same southern town she once tried to escape. Across the country, the other secretly passes for white, and her white husband knows nothing of her past. Still, although separated by so many miles and just as many lies, the fates of the twins remain intertwined. What will happen when their own daughter's storylines intersect? So that is kind of like the vibe, which the cover, can I just say the cover like totally communicates that, right? Super cool. All right, so that's my update. I didn't get all the books read I wanted to in March, but here we are in April, and I do think it is possible for me to read 5 books in a month. I just need to do more at the beginning, but you know, March was not what I expected. April will probably not be what I expected. I think that I'm learning that's kind of what life is, just a bunch of like, oh, didn't see that coming, but we keep rolling with it. So I definitely will do more reading vlogs like this if you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I feel like it was super fun, even though I didn't actually read that much. Maybe one that like I try to read a lot in like one day or something. I think that would be really fun. So that is the end of the vlog. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. We're getting so close to 300 subscribers here on our little cozy corner of the internet. And if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, it really helps my channel and it's free. And if you made it this far in the video, if you could leave me a like, which is also free, down below, that helps out my channel a lot. And also, if you want to leave a comment about what you're reading currently, I would love to get your book recommendations. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.